Good morning. There's no point opening them because it's pitch black outside. How you doing, guys? You alright? I'm back. With one of them thingy throat me jiggy cough things again. Gotta be from flying, hasn't it? I'm knackered. Honestly, I'm really tired. I'm jet lagged. That 1 hour time difference, changing time and 3 hours on a flight wears me out. Hello, mister. He's been inside because... Hello. He's sleeping inside now because it's winter. So I let him out just before I started recording. Walked through the kitchen before the light came on in the dark, making sure I weren't standing in any landmines, you know what I mean? And he's had his breakfast. Did you miss me? I was only gone for Saturday. What was I going to say? Live streams today at 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock UK. Alright, what I think, yeah, is that right? Yeah. I missed it 2, 3. Yeah, 1 o'clock UK and 7. I'm working on like 2 different times, well 3, UK time, Spanish time, and Eastern time, like New York, because Smooth's day off today, innit? You know what I mean? So I was like, what time are we going on the Xbox on Monday? My girlfriend got me this, look. She's fucking good, When I was at my cousin's recently, in Barbados, my cousin made me some coffee with, this. And I went, oh, I really like that. I like my coffee, right? And my girlfriend picked up on it. She picks up on anything. And then next time I see her, she'll go, oh, I got you this. She got me that. She's amazing. Do you know what? I landed at 11 o'clock on Friday night. I love coffee. And she surprised me at arrivals. No one ever does that for me. Do you know what I mean? Normally I just see you when I get there kind of thing. Do you mind? And she surprised me at arrivals, which was very nice. Because it was late at night. I said, don't you worry about things, And then she took me by my hand and led me to a mini buffet. Not in the airport, but a mini buffet. So there was that quiche there. I took same thing again. Do you remember what I said to you? I said to her, oh, I love quiche. She made me a quiche, huge quiche. Cheese and ham, it was bloody lovely. And she had this little mini buffet, all the things that I tend to eat, you know what I mean? Like cheese and that, like sort of cheese slice. My favourite cheeses, ham. There was chicken kebabs, on skewer. Oh, fucking amazing, that girl. She is. She tries to make me happy and she succeeds, to be honest with you. It's the little things in life that make you happy. That's what I keep saying to her. She don't agree with me. But, I've got this throat thing again. I always get it from travelling. Wait, do you mind? We're making our first video back after an extended break of 1 day. Now, I'll be honest with you. I didn't want to come back yesterday. It's nothing personal. But I got there Friday night, so more or less went straight to bed after my mini buffet. We had all day Saturday together, which was lovely. I went to meet the future mother-in-law, maybe sort of ish, you know what I mean? I'll tell you about that in a minute. And then Sunday, it was a case of getting up, breakfast, right, I need to go. I was so fed up yesterday when I was sat in that airport by myself. She didn't want me to go, I didn't want to go. It was Sunday, it was 1 o'clock when I was at the airport, something like that. I was like, we could have gone for a Sunday dinner. Could have watched the match. I didn't see the fucking game. Someone said on the stream last week on here, hey, what time's your flight? Will you get to see the City game? I went, oh, I don't know. Didn't even think about it. No, it had to be. I think I took off at 3:20 yesterday. The game kicked off at 4, is that right? I can't remember the different time zones. And it was terrible being on that flight. because you have no connectivity. For those of you that don't know, you know, between Spain and UK on a, you know, European flight, where there's no like connectivity like you would get from London to JFK. You have internet if you pay for it, and I would pay for it. So I remember looking at my watch, 20 minutes, 25 minutes past 4 UK time, I think, and thinking, I wonder what's going on. And then next time it was probably an hour later, you know, for the second half, exactly when I looked again. And then about 10 minutes left, I thought, I wonder what's going on. It was driving me mad. And I'll be honest with you, I've never liked that. You know my views on top flight football now. You know my heart's not in it as much as it was. But it fucking was yesterday. I was looking forward to that game more than the Real Madrid game, honestly. And yeah, I was pissed off. So when the plane's coming in to land at Alicante, it's when I could start to see, you know, like you can see houses, the lights lit up at night below you. I put airplane mode on, off, turned it off. I thought, I don't give a fuck if this plane goes down. I want to know what happens in that game. That's a lot of bullshit, by the way, about airplane mode on a flight. Do you know why they do that? It's because when a plane is flying above a town or whatever, you cause mayhem to the mobile phone mast, because your phone connects to one mast, then the next mast, then the next mast, because you're moving so fast. That's what that's all about. Well, anyway, so before we even landed, I got one notification on my phone. It's like there was a god overseeing me. I didn't get a Telegram notification, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, email, nothing. One. And it was from my app, you know, that does the, is it Flash Scores or whatever? And it was just a summary. It didn't show me the goals. It just, a summary thing. It just said Liverpool continue something with a 2-0. Fucking hell, I was buzzing. Man, it's mint. Can't believe it, guys. It's mint. What a fucking season so far. If we don't win that league now, we don't deserve to win it. So, I'm sure during the course of the day, we will be talking about various things. She's messaged me already, bless her. So, just have to wait. Priorities, right, yeah. Yeah, we'll be talking about various stuff today. Well, we spoke about it on the stream last night. I did a stream as soon as I got back, you know. I did, fucking did. Walked through the front door, was live straight away. I needed to know what happened. So I went to meet the mother-in-law on Saturday. Chick said to me, she said, listen, she's very opinionated. I said, well, so am I, we'll get on great. She went, no, don't talk about politics. And I went, well, what am I going to fucking talk about then? She said, don't talk about politics and do not mention Donald Trump. I said, fucking, why can't I mention the Don? You know what I mean? So I bought her one of them, you know them, it used to be tins, didn't they, of roses, Cadbury's roses, like a blue tin. Do you mind? He's playing with his toy that Jen bought him. He's going to the vet today at 2 o'clock. Well, not today, but he's having his examination regarding that. You don't look at me like that. Anyway, so, talking of nuts getting chopped off. She didn't chop mine off, right? So it went all right. So I actually really liked her. She was a lovely lady. Really, 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 really nice lady. Oh, and I'm not just saying that. So when I get there, I goes in with this tub of roses, you know, big tub. I'm not stupid. Not a little poxy little box. No fucking big tub, you know what I'm saying? And I said to my chick before I come over, can you get one of them tins of roses? She went, tins? I went, yeah, you know, the big tin. No, there's no such thing, it's all... So I don't know, I lived in England for fucking 17 years, I don't know. Anyway, so I goes and goes, hello darling, right? And she looks down here, right? And I goes, listen, these are from the bottom of my heart. It's not a bribe. Well, she chuckled. She thought that was funny. See, I know how to, yeah, you see what I mean? Anyway, we had a good conversation, right? And then, when we were leaving, I stand up. And my girlfriend stands up. My girlfriend leans over her mum in the chair. She's sat in the armchair. She leans over and goes, see you later, mum, you know. And apparently at that moment, now I didn't hear this, her mum went, oh, he's lovely, I really like him. She whispered in her ear. Because when I left, she went, my mum just told me, can you believe that? I can believe that. Yeah, why not? What's not to like? I'm a gentleman. Only people that don't like me are but fucking assholes on here. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Rennie's playing with his little toy. So, that went well. It went well. It did. It went well. I enjoyed it. I would like to have stayed longer, to be honest. Was it worth it? Yes, it was worth it. Blitzkrieg. I should give a shout to Blitzkrieg on here. Absolute hero. He bought me some Ryanair vouchers on the other week. Because I was going, oh, you know, get yourself some. Go and see your girlfriend. 50 quid's worth of Ryanair vouchers. Can you believe that? What a man. Amazing. So, that's it now. Back in England. I'm not. Back in Spain. See, I'm fast asleep. Back in Spain. Was in England. Very, very fast weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Worked fast when I was there, though, just saying. Was. What else have I got to tell you? This is totally random, but it's so me. You know when you're bored at an airport and you're waiting to fly, right, thinking about Liverpool playing Man City and the team news flashing up on your phone, but you can't fucking watch it, things like that. I was speaking to my AI on my phone and I just said, tell me some interesting facts about North Korea. I don't know either. And it did. It gave me some, I can't stop reading them. I woke up this morning, first thing I did this morning, well, not the very first thing I did this morning, but the second thing I did this morning was continue reading these facts about North Korea. I'm thinking of visiting. She'll love that, won't she? See, that coffee is nice, that. Now, I don't do product placement with, well, I do product placement, but I'm not being paid for it. It's very nice coffee, coffee. Have you had that before, guys? I like it. So, today, I've got shout outs and all sorts to do. I haven't done them yet. Today, I'll be stopping this video and I will be jumping on my scooter like the hero that I am, braving the conditions out there. It's fucking cold now. Must be at least 15 degrees Celsius in the morning. And then I'm going to go down to the garage, buy today's Spanish football dailies and review them for you at the cafe. That's right. Now, I think it could be an interesting period now. I'm stating the obvious, right, in terms of it being December and a new transfer window coming and contracts being available for free on January the 1st. So now is a time when you're going to see the ITKs going, expect an announcement within weeks. I saw one recently saying, expect an announcement within 10 days. I'm sure them 10 days have expired. Why do they not go, it's going to be announced on Tuesday? Why do they always leave this big room? I mean, I think it's fair to say, I think you'll see some, because this is what I'm going to say, yeah. I think it's fair to see something in the papers, you know, within the next week or so, something like that, right? But when you're pretending that, when you're claiming that you have, you know, knowledge of what's going on, right? It's a little bit different because you have the knowledge. Do you know what I mean? I don't have the knowledge of what's going to be in the papers. I'm just predicting what I think will happen. And I think what we're going to see now is the Real Madrid-Liverpool game is now gone, right? So the press will have to be chilled now. You know, the first day after it was all Mbappe's fault, we're going to skin him alive. The second day was we're all with Mbappe. And now I think we're going to see, you know, just a bit of normality again. Now, Real Madrid won 2-0, I think, yesterday against Getafe. I think they're fifth from bottom, maybe. I really don't know, so I might be wrong about that. Just a guess. I think they're down near the bottom. So I'm sure today it'll be, oh my God, you know, Real Madrid's back again. But I think that they've never mentioned Trent since that Real Madrid game. Not bearing in mind I didn't get any papers over the weekend, but I would have known about it. They mentioned him on the day of the game, they've not mentioned him since, so I'm kind of waiting to see where they go next with the vibe, like, because, you know, will they go like, yeah, we're going all out to get him, or are they going to try and wing it? So, interesting stuff. Well, it's not interesting, maybe what I'm waffling on about, but I find it interesting how the media, navigate things, and I still think all three sign, me personally. I think you've got to leave a little, leeway or reservation for Trent. But I think Trent only gets the move to Madrid if Real Madrid go all in. You know what I mean? Like, anyone that, I don't know, we'll talk about that in another video. If Real Madrid go for him all in, then at least he's got the option, right? Someone was saying to me in the comments the other day, and I think this is true, but I don't know, you'd have to check it yourself, that he didn't post anything before the Real Madrid game or after it, like, what a win, blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, but does he normally? And someone said, yeah, all the time. So, anyway, let's not get too negative about that shit already. I'll do the paper review for you this morning. Now, let's go through. I need to catch up, I think, on some acknowledgements. And if I've missed you out, you must tell me, okay? It's very important to me. Friday's stream. Was that before I left? So have I not done anything since then? Maybe not. I think I have acknowledged these, but I'm going to say them again anyway. Daryl Kensington, Jen, Clive Mitchell, Darren Ashbrook, Watty, Copites of Anfield. But yesterday's stream, once I got back from the airport last night, was Jen, Mother Cocktail, lovely. Timo, Sharon, Carl, Stephen, Dean, Daryl, Paul K, Graham Summers, Brian Still, Don44, Ron, and Watty, my man. It was a very good stream last night, very well supported. And if it was supported like that all the time, I'll be going back to England in no time. Winter's a very difficult period for the website, traditionally. February especially. February's terrible. I don't know how I survived February, but I have done so far. So winter's always really difficult. Summer's easier because you've obviously got all the transfer speculation, lots of positive, well, maybe not positive, but lots of talking points. Winter, you're just getting on with it, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's difficult in winter. I just want to look at some of those that I've just given a nod to. Watty gifted a membership last night to Neil Hoyne, which was very generous of him. Daryl Kensington gifted a membership to Robert Smith, which was very generous of him. Do you mind? Wait! Psst. Come on. You're annoying me. If I can hear it, they can hear it. I started making a note now of who gifts a membership because YouTube doesn't tell you when you receive one. And if you want to be gifted a membership, you've got to make sure it's turned on in your settings. I think it is by default, I'm not sure. And the more you, and I'm not just saying this, you Google it, the more you interact with the channel, so the more you thumbs up, the more you comment, the more you watch, that kind of thing. YouTube rewards gifted memberships at random, so the person buying it doesn't get a say in it, and it picks out people that it thinks deserves one. So just, you know what I'm saying? Sharon, when she got a super chat last night, said, get the papers tomorrow. Carl said, great game, have a beer, feel the love. Stephen as well, put it towards the papers, so we've got a couple of days newspapers. Paul K, get yourself a nice breakfast in the morning, pal. Delighted to have you back. Hope you had a great time at the weekend. Thanks, Paul. This, I don't just say it, Fucking people are amazing, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? The bit that gets me, well, get yourself a nice breakfast is pretty cool. But hope you had a great time, you know what I mean? People asking after my girlfriend last night. Fucking amazing. Brian Still said, looking forward to the omelette show in the morning. We'll be doing an omelette today. Do you know what, right? When I got back from my last travels, and I've lost half a stone. Have you noticed I just changed there? I had lost half a stone. I just got weird this morning, you don't want to know. Fuck's sake, man, seriously. It must have been that buffet. Right. Now, we're going on to what's called the super thanks. This is the love heart under the videos. Every video upload there should be a love art, and you can thank me that way as well, which is pretty awesome. If you don't see it, there's other ways in the video description, just saying. Have I not responded? What's these here? Only? Oh, I guess I've had no uploads. I'm like, where the fuck are they all? FN Agent. This is from a couple of days ago. I remember this. I remember reading this when I was in England. Dunk, I don't have much right now, but I can afford this. I've literally just bought a laptop so I can join the Saturday night streaming, as I've not been able to properly until now. I was getting right excited when I read that, and then in brackets he put joke, I needed one anyways. What a wanker. I've just gone from loving... Just wanted to say that I just love your content, and I love listening to you talk about you and your life. It's amazing, bro. And even though we've never met, I really do consider you a friend. Never stop being you. I love how you help people and keep being you. So much respect, man. YNWA. How nice is that? FN Agent, man, he was on the stream last night as well. It's fucking amazing. I really appreciate things like that. Things like that help me. Do you know what I mean? Like when people say nice things about you. It counters it when people say the bad things about you. You know what I mean? And we don't need to go into that drama on here, but you know what the internet's like. You know, there's a lot of people out there with insecurities about themselves, and I don't blame them really. Imagine being insecure with a 50-year-old fat bloke stood in a kitchen in Spain. FN Agent, thank you, man. I appreciate you so much. And we are having Saturday, well, it's not Saturday night, well, it will be Saturday night streaming this weekend, to be honest with you, because this Saturday we're having the Cop Talk Christmas party, and you're all welcome. Yeah, after the Everton game, as soon as it finishes, I'm firing it up. And we're going to have a party. That's right, in the afternoon. Someone said, well, what time will it finish? I said, when I fall out on my fucking chair. David Coleman, grab a beer and get the missus a cocktail. Have a safe flight and a great weekend. I don't know how far back I am on this, but let's keep going. Anthony Boylan, €2 for the lotto ticket. I think I showed my lottery ticket. If you don't win, fuel for the scooter. I tell you what, you can put €2 in that scooter. It lasts forever. It fucking does. Carl Russell, have a great weekend, Dunk. Top man is Carl. And Mark as well. Mark Kitchenham, thanks for a heartfelt video, mate. I can relate to a lot of what you said. Congratulations on the 30,000. That was the morning briefing the other day. And I absolutely love it. I just love it. Kevin Keegan, love it. I love it when maybe I do go off on one of my little bit of philosophy. Is that the right word? Talking about life and experiences, and someone says I can relate to a lot of what you said. I like it when I hear that. Steve Harrison, great vid. Congratulations on reaching 30,000 subscribers. Please, you are happy in life. Have a great weekend with your lass and enjoy your quiche. Thank you, Steve. Oh man, I think I've read these out, I have. Yes, I've read these out. I thought there was more than that, but maybe I'm up to date. I don't know, but it's you guys make me fucking howl, man. Wait, can we stop it? He's broke a little bit off that little toy that Jen bought him, and he's chewing it. Albums, let's have a look. Warren Lee. What a great combo. An omelette and a soda stream. You've made me want them both. Dear me. And they're right here in front of me. In the run up to Black Friday, I went, I'm not getting fucking sucked into that Black Friday nonsense. Fuck that bullshit. I've got a soda stream. I got a fucking omelette maker, and I did get myself some trainers. Dear me. Warren, man, that cracked me right up. Black Friday. Black Friday's been smooth as a Friday off at Christmas, trust me. Right, I think that's it. I think that's it on them things. Hey! Can you shut up? He's chewing his... Right, look, my coffee, it's still full, look. Oh, that's nice. So, if I can stop going I will be updating Meh United TV today or tomorrow. It's my other YouTube channel, Meh United TV, at MEH United TV, I think. Meh United TV. Oh, it's very successful already. It's only got one video. It's got well over 1,000 views. Fucking hilarious. And I think it won't be long before it's 500 subscribers, you know. Do you have, if you swallow that, you're going to the vets anyway, so, but that's not the point. I don't want you choking to death, you know what I'm saying? He's broke a little bit off his bone, look. Imagine if he swallows that. He's raging, he's looking at me now like that. You fuck. No. Now he's going like this. Trying to find it. It's in the sink. Good luck getting that out there. What was I saying? See, I've forgotten what I was saying now. What was I saying? Oh, I can't remember what I was saying. Coffee, omelettes, papers, no. Don't know, be boring. You throw me off. Don't look at me like that. I feel like stopping my video just to go and see what I said, but it don't matter, does it? But it's annoying. Do you ever do that when you forget what you think, what you're saying, and you go like? Then when you find it, you go, "Oh, was that it?" Well, what could it have been? Super thanks, done that. Super chats, done that. Oh, I don't know. I'm back. Oh, I do. Meh United TV. I've got it. I found it. Meh United TV. I was talking about that one. Yeah. That's doing all right, actually. Come over. I am going to be doing Manchester United history lesson 1. I shit you not. And I'm ready to go with it. So I might be able to do that today. I don't know. It depends if I still look like that. Well, I don't know. I wonder if it's daylight. Oh, it's not. Is it still dark? See, I'm up early for you guys today. Oh, it's still dark out there. Fucking hell, what time is it? Can't be right. Oh, 7:43 now. Meh United TV. What a fucking laugh we're having on there already. I've already done one video. Oh man, it's so funny. Well, sorry, I'll let you be the judge of that. But I'm going to do Manchester United history, lesson 1. But then, I was doing some research on United, stuff I did not know. Wait till you will not believe my next video that I put on that channel. You won't believe it. I cut the balls off myself. You will not, it's fucking really interesting. But then it got me thinking, I thought, well, this don't feel right. Doing an history series on this scum. I think I should be doing an history series on Liverpool, but surely we all know this. The idea is for it to educate me, and you guys come along and go, didn't know that. Do you know what I mean? Do you think I should do a history series on here? Like Liverpool FC history, lesson 1. Yeah, but lesson 1 was supposed to be sarcasm for them lot, you know what I mean? I think I'm going to. Would you watch them if I did like about Liverpool's history? I don't mean like fucking half-hour long videos. Well, what do you think? Let me know. And I'd also like to know if you've seen any exclusives that I can get my my teeth in today. I love doing the today's exclusive feature. I really do. Let me know about that. Let me know if there's anything you want to talk about to do with Liverpool Football Club. And we'll go and get the papers. I'm knackered, to be honest, guys. I am genuinely tired. But you know what? I got back last night. I was obviously sad to leave England. But I was so happy to be with you guys. You were all buzzing. And it kind of reminds me what I used to be like. Because I'm not that bothered these days, honestly, I'm not. And it was just so good to see you all so happy. Matthew Beale was saying, like, you know, he said that I fucking hate football. Because he said it controls his life so much. Like, if Liverpool lose, say a lunchtime kick-off on a Saturday. He says it spoils his entire weekend. I used to be like that, you know. And these days, we can lose a game and I just go, put kettle on, fuck it, you know. But I don't know, yesterday I felt different yesterday. I think the Real Madrid game got me fired up, and also this game yesterday. And I think the Anfield atmosphere contributes a lot to it to me, because when it's like a morgue, it's just, I don't enjoy it. Like, I don't enjoy just watching 11v11 on a pitch. Do you know what I mean? You can go and watch that on a local playing fields, right? For me, it's the atmosphere. The atmosphere is the big factor for me. And I also think, you know, it helps the team. That tackle by Conor Bradley in the Real Madrid game, that would have been right in front of my season ticket seats. And I can just imagine what I would have been like. And I can only imagine how loud it must have sounded. And I miss it. I do miss it. I miss going. I could go to any Liverpool game, I guess. I can get tickets for anything, any of the games. Not a problem. Home, away, finals, the lot. And it must seem really weird for you guys for me to go, but I'm not going. But what you have to understand is I live in a foreign country now. You know what I mean? Like, well, I live overseas. So I used to toy with the idea of going back to every home game from here. But could you think how expensive that would be? Do you know what I mean? Like, and if it, you know, I'm a gentleman. Whether you believe me or not, I'm a gentleman. So if I'm dating a girl, or if I'm with a girl, or whatever, like, do you want to come to the Liverpool game with me? Yeah, but I can't I'll get it. I'd pay the flights, I'd pay for the hotel, I'd pay for every drink, every meal, because that's the way I am, right? So it's not just me. I don't want to go on my own. I'd take, you know, my girl with me or whatever. And it's expensive, isn't it, today? It really is expensive. And I don't think, you know, like, I know some people could argue, hey, you know, I live in Ireland, or I live in France, or I live in Germany, or Norway, I go to the games, or whatever. But they don't go all the time, and it's like a pilgrimage, isn't it? And they maybe go once a year, or every now and then, or when they can. I couldn't do that, because I think if I went to a Liverpool game, I'd be like, I have to be here. And I'm being genuine. I think it would bring everything back for me. So I don't think I will ever go to Anfield again, to a game. I would go there for other things, other business things, but not. I don't think I'll ever go to watch Liverpool play again. It's true. Can you believe I'm saying it? I don't know. Life can change. You know, if I move back to England, if I lived in England, I'd be there. I would, definitely. No fucking doubt about it. I've thought about it many times. That whole routine, I used to love the Saturday, you know. It was a 3-hour drive to Anfield, 3-hour drive back. I guess when you're in your 20s and that, you know, when I first started the site, you've got a lot more energy, and you haven't got a lot of other priorities in your life, you know. So we used to have, you know, me and Maria, my first wife, you know, childhood sweetheart, if you like. We'd have a little pack up on a weekend, and she'd have the bag ready at the door, and she had a little lot of hop and skip in her. She'd always look fucking, you know what I mean? She was always full of energy, and we'd, you know, jump in car and go together, and 3 hours sat with you know, your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever, just talking. Probably the only time we spoke during the week because of work commitments and things, or university at the time for her. Not me, obviously. And 3 hours there, watched the game. I remember going once, I'm sure you guys remember, sure it was the Merseyside derby. And we drove 3 hours, got all the way there, parked, it was pissing down. And it just came on radios, parked the fucking car, game cancelled, called off. And literally just didn't even get out of the car, turned around and drove home again. 6-hour fucking drive. I must tell you this quick story. One day we comes out of the house to go to a Liverpool game, right? Obviously needed the car. And there's all this long street of cars. All the neighbours are out. You can see all this animation and that, and what the fuck's going on here? So she says, what's happened? She went, do you know some rotten bastard's gone right down this street, all the way up and down here. They've slashed tyres on every fucking car. And Maria went, oh no. And they went, but they haven't touched yours. And she went, oh, brilliant. In front of them all. And I was like, I looked at that and I went, best be off. We've got to get to Liverpool. Every car on the street apart from mine. Was that to make it look like I'd done it or something? Or do you reckon it was just someone like, it's Dunk, he's alright, I can't stand these cunts. Dunk's alright, you know what I mean? It was a red Seat Cordoba, S2 LFC. That was what it was, S2 LFC. And then, obviously, started cop talk and things escalated very quickly. And that was replaced with a Mercedes-Benz no, it wasn't a cabriolet, a Mercedes-Benz CLK W1 KOP. W1 KOP. And she had W2 KOP. We look cool as fuck, man, as mint. It was good. Brilliant. Then I would eventually upgrade my number plate to D1 UNK, I think it was. Dunk 1, basically. Dear me, those were the days. I do think that, you know, Maria, she lost a baby, Maria. And that didn't help us. And I went from being like, having 27 pence in my pocket one Christmas to having so much money you couldn't believe it, because Cop Talk exploded, you know, and it was during the early days of the internet. And companies were throwing money at you. Do you know what I mean? They'd say to you back then, we'll give you 10 grand, you know, just to put some adverts on you a month. You know what I mean? And I was living in this little terraced house. And so I went from having fuck all, coming from 4 council estates, to having a lot of money. And what happens when you've got money? It attracts people. Do you know what I mean? And I've got a lot of stories to tell, to be honest with you. And cut a long story short, me and Maria, we just didn't work out. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking heartbreaking, really. I'm really happy today, as you know, and things have to happen to get where you are. But I've been married twice, and I think both marriages struggled, had immense stress because of Cop Talk. So Cop Talk to me has been the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I'm not going to say it's also been the worst thing to happen to me, because I don't think that's true, but I think it's certainly, there's been some highs, but it's certainly contributed to failings as well. But ultimately the person's behind that, right? So you can't use that as an excuse. Because my behaviour at times, I think, growing up, you know, a young lad in his 20s and in 30s or whatever, even my 40s, still growing up, I don't know if I'll ever grow up, you know, obviously contributes to that. And at some point you have to put your hands up to things. I remember having that conversation with Smooth a few years ago when he split up with his long-term partner. You know, and you, as a friend, you defend, don't you? You're like, yeah, but don't forget, you know, don't forget this and don't forget that. He went, no. I realised my mistakes. And I think that's what makes you a man, I think. Because when you're not a man, you blame everyone else, and it's everybody else's fault, and you play the victim maybe a little bit. I don't know. I generally don't know, but I think it shows more about you as a person when you can go, yeah, I fucked up, and then try and learn from it, and try and better yourself and become a better man, a better woman, whatever. I don't think there's anything wrong in life saying I fucked up or I did wrong. You know what I mean? How else do you learn? I'm still learning now, you know? And with this new relationship of mine, I do feel I've had to adapt a little bit and not be as strong, because I'm a very strong person. As soft as I am, I'm a very strong person. And I can be very direct and very manly. Do you know what I mean? By manly, I mean, you know, I don't know, just very direct. Maybe the way I talk sometimes, you know, like, shut up, silly cunt. Do you know what I mean? And you don't mean it, it's just the way you talk. So I'm fortunate that I haven't got a sensitive girlfriend. But on the times when she's said something to me that she didn't like or whatever, I don't think she's ever said anything she doesn't like, but if we've had a little ding-dong, instead of going, shut up, see, do you know what I mean? I listen now, and I probably didn't do that a lot when I was growing up, or learning. I'm not going to say growing up, because it makes it sound like I've grown up. But, everything happens in life for a reason, doesn't it, guys? I think everything happens in life for a reason. Even the most awfulest of things happen. So like my mum dying, I always think, everything happens for a reason. And what was that fucking reason then? Don't know. Maybe it was to learn from it, to remember not to take things for granted. Maybe it was to convey a message to younger people and say, you don't know how long you'll have your mum or your dad. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's that. But you certainly learn from it. There's a reason in there somewhere, and then you've got to just try and help other people, maybe a little bit. See, when someone dies, when they lose their mum or their dad, people are like, oh, time's a good healer. People don't know what to say, do they? Just, she wouldn't want to see you upset, but I am fucking upset, I always say to people, I don't lie to people, do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest, I'll say, look, you don't forget, you burst into tears randomly, but it gets easier. And when I say easier, you do get on with your life, and my mum would want me to get on with my life as she would you, if you lost your mum or have lost your mum. They'd want to see us getting on with it, and if you're a man, being a man, and accepting your responsibilities and that. But it's awful, I know. And there's people like Smooth and Martin lost their mums this year, and Christmas is going to be a nightmare for them. Christmas is going to be a fucking nightmare for them. Please, if you're going to do one thing today for me, right, don't worry about thumbs up my video or commenting my video or buying me a coffee, or go and watch Red Raw LFC on YouTube. That's Martin. And he's been in a bad place recently. Martin's someone that does struggle a lot, a great deal, up here. And he's not one of them ponces, do you know what I mean? That's like, oh, I've had a bad day, I'm depressed. He's just genuinely needing our love. We call him Miserable Martin, which sounds brutal, but he's fucking miserable as well. But ironically, he's one of the funniest people you could ever meet. He's a lovely man. I like him. And I said to him yesterday on the live stream, have you done any videos recently? Because I've been on my moves, travels and that. I've got to catch up on a few things. Oh, my mind's not in the right place. I said, well, we're waiting for you. I want to watch you. We've got people here waiting for you to put a video out. Now, I understand he put a video out last night. He came back to the chat and went, all right, I've done it. I've knocked one out. I went, I beg your pardon. He said, I put a video out. I said, all right, okay. So, please go to Red Raw LFC today and subscribe to mine. All right? Watch his video. Give him a thumbs up. If you can, take the time to comment. And if you're someone that knows Miserable Martin, and you watch his videos often and go, oh, nice one, Martin, and drop out, but you don't drop a comment, just today, just drop a comment and say, I'm glad. You know what I mean? Don't lie. I don't want you to go over there and fucking say, that was a great video. If it was fucking shite, tell him. You know what I mean? But just speak your truth. And that's what we do. We look out for each other, I like him. But anyway, like I was saying, they've lost their mums, and, this Christmas, it's going to be hard for them, isn't it? I couldn't fucking listen to A Christmas Carol when my mum died. And I'll be honest with you, what we're in now, 12 years later, when I'm sat in that lounge and A Christmas Carol comes on one of the commercials, it'll be muted. I can't, man. It's like Silent Night. Silent. I'll be in fucking tears, man. You know what I mean? But what we can do is we can mute the Christmas carols, Remy, and put some fucking Paul Lock on. He's a Liverpool fan. Look him up on YouTube. Paul Lock music. Just do that. That's the one I have as my background music, usually on the stream. Paul Lock, or search Deep Disco Records. Paul Lock, Liverpool fan. Fucking get in there. He'll take you away from that silent night when you're like ready to slash your fucking. Do you know what I mean? You're like, yeah, go on, let's get fucking wankered, yes. Right, shall we go then? What time is it? Oh, is it only 8 a.m? Fuck am I doing up at fucking... Well, 8, yes, but I've been here 45 minutes. Right, should we go then? Someone said on the other day, I love your videos, don't you always go, right, I'm off. And like 20 minutes later, you say it again. Oh, listen, one thing I will show you before I go. Look, I'm stocked up, look. My SodaStream orange juice. I've got 2 there. I've got another 2 there. So I've got 4 orange, 7 up. But you know what I like about these guys? Like, listen, I can't recommend the SodaStream high enough. I'm not getting paid for it. I mean, I am an influencer. I've got to be honest, because I influence a lot of podcasts, YouTube channels and websites, just saying, and they're all here fucking watching. But I am an influencer, but I don't get paid for it, unfortunately. Influencers, aren't they pathetic, don't you think? Who fucking is that gullible that they've got an Instagram channel or something? Hey, this is the latest, what's it called, women, eyeliner or something, I don't know, is that one? That one? I don't fucking know. It's amazing, it really is. Here's my affiliate code. Fuck off, he's just trying to make some money out of me. Well, not me, but you know what I'm saying? You'd have to be a fucking div to listen to an influencer, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Gullible as fuck. You promote something to me, you tell me something that's really good, and don't give me an affiliate link. I'm telling you right now, my fucking SodaStream's mint. And what I do with it, right, guys, is it's got this fancy measuring thing. And here, look, I didn't know that was a measuring thing. That was pointed out to me. Right? Now, the thing is, 0 calorie, every single one of those flavours. Pepsi 0, obviously 0, right? The orange and the 7-Up, all 0. Well, actually, I might be telling a lie. Can't see it. 1 calorie and 250 mils in that one. Right, I'm going to rephrase it. There might be calories. No, that's 1 calorie, that's 1 calorie. 0.9 calories. I was going to say 0 carbs, really. But the thing is, sometimes you can get like a Diet Coke's rank, innit? But you can get, I like Pepsi Max, that's alright, especially cherry. Oh, she bought me Pepsi Max cherry as well. She had a great big fucking bottle like that. She's fucking great. And she picked the right stock. Anyway, so the thing is, right, so like diet drinks, fizzy drinks can be a bit boring, can't it? But with a SodaStream, you can put a bit more syrup in and make it really sweet. Yeah, I like it. It's mint. Right, I'm off. Okay, I'm going to go and get, well, I don't know what we're doing. We should go for a quick walk. We'll be quick and all. It's cold out there. If you appreciate this video, please thumbs up this video. Please drop me a comment, preferably a nice comment. If it's a mean comment, we'll just fucking virtually cost you and ban you from the channel, never to see you again. You'll be talking to yourself in the comment section, even the live streams, but none of us will fucking see it. How stupid must you feel? Do you reckon Chocolate Colin's still there in the background, waffling on? I miss Chocolate Colin. He was a bit upset because I had that chocolate that time, do you remember? And he didn't like what it was called. You remember? Not my fault, is it? That's in Spanish, you know, a certain word. Well, I'm not going to say it because the YouTube AI will think, you know, won't understand I'm talking about dark chocolate. You know what I'm saying? And he spat his dummy out, do you remember? But I bet he's a really nice lad, really. I've had some right weirdos on here, haven't we? Sorry, Colin, I didn't mean you're a weirdo. I was just saying about other people. We've had some other people. Someone got offended because I said coffee instead of coffee. Chocolate Colin was offended with the dark chocolate, the name of it, in Spanish. Who else got offended this year? Well, fucking hell, we'll be here all day. Better not. Who else got offended? There were some really fucking stupid ones, aren't there? I think we should do a special on that. Can you imagine doing a special on that? We'll have a drink. We'll do like an hours long video over everyone that's like spat the fucking dummy out. Oh my God. Someone got offended, and I'm not taking a piss here. Someone got offended because I think I don't know, I made some sort of joke. You're trying to be funny. Fucking hell. You know, I would make a joke about, I'm not going to say the word because YouTube will pick it up, but I'd make a joke about people that, do you know what I mean? And my own dad, you know, not that particular method, but you got to have a laugh in life, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, someone got offended on here because their child transitioned, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking I made some funny, Well, I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, I'm not, you know, I'm not. You can't say anything. You've got to be weird. Someone might be on here going, I don't like the way you're holding that coffee. Really weird, aren't they? People are always getting offended. Fucking state of fucking country these days. When I say country, Spanish people are not like that. They don't get fucking offended. No, back in UK they do, don't they? Especially them people with blue hair and that. You know what I mean? You're hurting my feelings. Fuck your feelings. Don't give a fuck about your feelings. Well, I do. Do you know what? I'm genuinely bothered if anyone ever comes to me and I've upset them. I am honest. But if I think, well, hang on a minute, that's a bit, I have to say gay. That's a bit soft. I can't get the lid off. How do you get... Oh. If you appreciate this video, I don't know if we end up going down that route. Oh, we could go for another 10 minutes. It'd be an hour. Everyone will be like, Dunk's back, nice one. Right, I'm off. Again, thumbs up this video if you appreciate this video. Please drop me a comment. Be nice. If you can't be nice, fuck off. If you want to buy me a beer, or if you want to buy me a Ryanair voucher, or contribute towards my sex life, my relationship, people are going to look at that in a totally different way now if they use that super thanks button. I better not say that. Last thing they want is images. If you want to buy me a coffee, hit the super thanks button. That's the love heart under the video. You fucking legend. You fucking legend. And I'll give you a shout out tomorrow. And bear in mind, it really pisses off my haters when you do buy me a beer or a coffee. They're like, I'm fucking flogging my guts off and he's stood in the fucking kitchen and someone's buying his fucking breakfast. That's what they're like. Trust me. And I'll give you a shout out in tomorrow morning's briefing. I'm happy. I'm really, really fucking happy. I'm really fucking happy. Right. 1 o'clock this afternoon on here. Right? And then when I finish that stream, I'm only going to do it for 1 hour. I'm going live on my other YouTube channel, youtube.com/Duncan Old, and me and Smooth will be on there for a few hours if you want to come along. And also on here tonight at 7 p.m. All right, guys. Have a great fucking day. I think a lot of the news coverage today is just going to be about yesterday's game, obviously. So it might be a bit difficult to try and find some other talking points there, but we shall see. I ain't got my necklace on. I'm ready, I'm coming. Oh, his little tail's wagging. Man was like that on Friday night.